Because we know Conor, if you've been following Conor for his entire career, we know his first round's his best round. Well, he was getting beat up that round, dude, in every facet. The first 40 seconds were fun with those kicks and stuff like that. Other than that, though, Dustin Poirier won that round. The first round, which if you're a Conor McGregor fan, you know that first round is when he's most dangerous. So if we know that Conor is the best in the first round and he lost that first round, your excuse is, man, if he would have went to the second, he would have done it. In what fucking world are you living in, dude? In what world? It would have got way worse. He would have got it finished. So to me, Conor breaking his leg was best case scenario for the Conor McGregor dick riders in Conor McGregor's camp and Conor McGregor. Because now we can go, all right, man, well, he didn't really beat him, but he did, though. Because let's talk about it. Why did Conor break his leg? Was it because Conor just randomly fell back and broke his leg? Or was it because Conor threw a kick and, according to Conor's camp, it landed on Dustin's elbow? Or was it because early on, Dustin checked the kick and then also pointed down, went, I know that fucking hurt? Were those the things that added up that were part of the fight and that resulted in Conor breaking his leg, which would mean Dustin Poirier beat him fair and square because he broke his leg, because they're doing fighting movements, which resulted in Conor breaking his leg. It wasn't some random fluke where he just stepped back against the cage and broke his fucking leg. No, what are you talking about? You got to quit making excuses for Conor McGregor. The ride is over, kids. The ride is over. And if you think Conor, he's going to be out at least 6 months, broken tibia, he's out at least 6 months. If you think Conor was inactive now, and if you think he was inactive before, him breaking his leg, rehabbing it, having fucking screws and all the work they're doing, and thank God the surgeon went good. If you think he's going to come back better after this, you're out of your mind and you're not living in reality. Do you think Dustin's going to get better? Now he's going to take time off, rest whatever injuries he has, and then get ready for a world title fight against Charles Oliveira, being active. Do you think Dustin's going to get better in that time, or Conor McGregor? Because Conor's not going to be able to do anything of normal functional movement in regards to mixed martial arts for quite some time. So do you think he's going to come back after that and be better, to beat a better version of Dustin Poirier? Not a fucking chance. Not a chance. Not a chance. I don't know why Conor does it. You have all that money, Bubba. You have all that money. Now you got a broken leg. Why keep doing it, dude? And then when Dana, obviously that's his cash cow. So Dana goes, I think a fourth fight makes sense. Does it? But does it? In what fucking world does that make sense? In what world would you watch that first round and go, I think Conor can get him? I don't want to see a fourth fight. But also, by the time Conor is ready to go, let's say Dustin beats Charles Oliveira and he's the world champion. He's the best 155er in the world and he's active. So Conor just skips the queue and goes straight for a title shot? Now the UFC is probably going to do it. That's the world we live in. Probably going to do it. He's probably going to do it. So in a year, so we're not going to see Conor fight to 2022. Early 2022, I bet. Probably February, March, we see him fight. Maybe April, if we're lucky. Where's Dustin Poirier going to be in all this? Because he's the guy. He's going to be the guy. Now, if Dustin Poirier loses Charles Oliveira, there you go. Now he can do it. That fight's never going anywhere. So Conor, realistically, depending on what happens to Dustin Poirier, and I think he's going to beat Charles Oliveira. I think he matches up well with him. So if he beats Charles Oliveira, Conor's not going to get that fight unless Poirier falls off, loses a few fights. Then we could do a fourth one, I guess. But for Conor, if you're a Conor fan, which I am, we're going to get the Nate Diaz trilogy. That's never going anywhere. You're going to get that. You could do a Tony Ferguson. He's had a long layoff. He's fallen some hard times. You could do that. That's a great fight. But besides Nate Diaz and a Tony Ferguson, that Dustin Poirier, that's over, man. We got to move on.